Goal setting, but in a feminine way without the grinding or the hustling. This is what this video is going to be all about. We as humans usually think that we have to hustle and struggle to achieve something, to achieve our goals, to succeed in any way. But that is not the entire truth. Of course we need to take action, of course we need to do things to move forward, but it also has to be in alignment with what we truly want. If we are just mindlessly chasing things, we will get burned out. So before that even can happen, we have to tune back into our divine feminine energy and tune back into the receptive state of getting the information from our own soul and feeling into what it is that we actually want. This is when we truly can start taking inspired action instead of just chasing another goal mindlessly. And overworking yourself and draining yourself and burning yourself out won't make you happy. This is when we are doing things in a masculine way that is out of balance, like doing too much of the straightforward thing, like pursuing something all the time. I mean, I know it can be truly amazing when you want to achieve something, when you need to get things done. But then at the same time, you also need to find balance and to take a break and to rest. Hustling culture isn't healthy. And when we take a look at the world, there are so many people who are overworked, who are constantly tired, who are not doing what they actually want to do in life. And I want to help change that. Just by you watching this video may become a little bit more inspired to slow down and to set goals in a more feminine way. So while the masculine way of goal setting is all about getting things done as quickly as possible, the feminine way of goal setting is easing back into things, being in alignment with what you truly want and attracting instead of pushing. And as I said, we need to find the balance. We cannot just sit around and wait for the things to magically appear in our lives without us doing anything. We need to take action, but we also need to be in alignment. Whenever we are doing things that are not in alignment with our core truth, and we do too much of that for too long, we will get burned out. And this is what I had to learn the hard way. That is why I'm making this video today. So I'm all about getting back into your feminine energy. If this sounds like something that you would like to do, let's start setting goals the goddess way. First of all, set goals from your soul and not from your ego. Your mind may want many things, but you may feel deep inside of you that this is not the path for you. And then you need to listen to this inspiration, because you wouldn't have this feeling if it wasn't meant for you to be felt, to be recognized. Instead of just asking, what should I achieve next? Ask yourself, what feels alive inside of me? What feels truly in alignment with my soul? From what I've learned from all the hustle culture is that usually we are going against our own intuition when we do that. Like whenever we are participating in chasing our goals without ever truly checking in with ourselves if that is what we truly want, trouble will find us. This won't end well. Sometimes you need to be really brave when you face your truth, because being honest with yourself can be painful sometimes. Because sometimes you realize that what you've been doing all along isn't actually what you're supposed to be doing from a soul level. And this realization may be truly painful because you may realize that you've been wasting time. And I've also thought that in the past when I did something that wasn't truly in alignment. But actually, we are never just, wasting time. We are always learning from our experiences. We are always learning from our past selves. And that is when we can make the conscious decision to take the next step now, to evolve and to grow into a next version of ourselves. And just remember to ask yourself why you are doing the things you are doing. The ego always seeks external validation. It wants to achieve something for others to be seen. Maybe it's status, maybe it's money, maybe it's just some form of success and recognition that you want to achieve from others. But your soul, on the other hand, is purpose-driven. She wants to feel fulfillment. She wants you to do something so that you can give back. From a soul level perspective, we want to feel expansion. We want to feel joy. We want to feel passion. To take it a little bit further, here is number 2. Feel into the energy of your goals and your desires. The more feminine way to approach your goals is to follow your excitement, to follow your pleasure, to follow your joy. Let these things guide you instead of feeling pressure to do something. Don't let fear guide you, like the fear of missing out if you don't achieve a goal. You should feel activated, motivated, inspired, creative, and not fearful and contracted. Number 3 on my list of setting goals like a goddess is to work with your natural cycle. As a woman, we do have a menstrual cycle, and we are not meant to be super hyperactive at all times. When we take a look at nature, Mother Gaia, the embodiment of the divine feminine energy, she also has her seasons, her cycles. It is a natural law that nature doesn't bloom at all times. Of course, for example, in a tropical area, there is no real winter time with snow, but still the fruits don't grow all the time. Like there are still seasons for the plants to rest and then to bloom again. Everything works in cycles in nature. And feminine energy is not straightforward and linear like the masculine energy. Feminine energy is cyclical. So tune into your own cyclical, beautiful energy and feel into when you menstruate, when it's time to pause, or when you ovulate, when you obviously have a higher energy level. Get to know yourself on a physical level, and I really mean that. Get to know how you feel during all of your menstrual cycles. Take note of that and work with your own innate energy. Rest when your body is telling you to rest, and work a little bit harder when your body is giving you the green light. Number 4 on my list is to celebrate yourself. When was the last time that you celebrated yourself for achieving something? And I mean truly celebrating yourself. Not just a little pat on the shoulder, like celebrating. We rarely ever take time to pause and reflect and just celebrate ourselves for our achievements. The feminine way tells us to really take it all in, to reflect on it, to sit with it, to enjoy it. Again, here's the cyclical energy. When it's summertime, we just embrace it, we enjoy it, we celebrate it. And when there is wintertime, we rest back into ourselves. And it's the same thing with everything that we can achieve in life. We need to take some time to just embrace it, to take it all in, to enjoy it, and to celebrate ourselves. So all in all, the goddess way to goal setting is about intuition, flow, and embodiment. It's not about forcing results. It's not about hustling more or chasing things. The more you chase something, the more you will repel it. However, the more you are in alignment with what you truly want on a soul level, the more magnetic you will be to it. So I invite you to re-evaluate all of your goals today and ask yourself, why do you want to achieve these goals? Does your ego want to achieve it because you desire external validation? Or does your soul want you to achieve it because it desires fulfillment? Make your goal feel good to you and not overwhelming. Try to follow your joy and your pleasure and try to follow what truly lights you up. And seek for internal validation instead of external validation. So I would really love to know how this resonated with you. What is one goal that is truly in alignment with what your soul desires? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and talk to you very soon again.